Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more
midnight hour when you creep up, baby. Passion, instant, sweat beats, feel me, Cupid's shot me, heartbeats racing, tempt me, try me, feel so exciting, thought of highly, it's yours entirely, I'll be more than a lover, more than a woman, more than a lover, I'll be more than a lover, more than a woman, more than a lover, I'll be more than a lover, more than
Yo, what is poppin', YouTube fam? It's the top of the week, so you already know what time it is. It's your boy, Mr.BandClap, at it again with another on point Orisha Tarot forecast spread for the week of October the 12th through October the 18th of 2020. And for all of my newcomers to my page, as you know, this side right here just represents the overall energies that you're going to be feeling this week. And as you can see, each of these are allotted to a specific day, Monday all the way through Sunday. Now, on the YouTube version, I'm only going to pull the top card from each of these rows. So if you want to be able to see the full video of this, where I pull every single card, turn every single card around, and you get a full synopsis of what to expect this week, please join my Patreon at www.patreon.com/BandClapTV. All right, so let's get started, shall we? All right, so as you can see, for the overall energy of the week, we got the Four of Fire reversed. Four of Fire reversed. And this card talks about, remember that everything has been obtained through effort. Do not reject family demands, corporate requirements, since the dispersion and dissension may cause adverse effects. So a lot of us last week, we're riding on a lot of positive energy. We're riding on that harvest that I was talking about for last week. And for some of us, we're still in a funk right now. And the thing about it is, that funk, it ain't going nowhere no time soon. The whole world is going through a reset right now. And a lot of my soul family members have been talking about this in their own special way. So this card right here, it's supposed to be a motivation for you to keep striving, because everything is obtained through effort. And the video that I'm about to drop after this is really going to talk about that, because I had a couple dreams since I've been out and I've been in nature and taking these naps. I've been having a lot of meditations, a lot of dreams, a lot of downloads, and I put it all in this one video that's about to come out after this, so stay tuned. And it's going to explain a lot of this energy, because soul family, the ones of us who's awakened right now, this is going to be our job to instill this in the new members of the soul family. The new members of the soul family. Who they're getting their gifts and they're getting a lot of things unlocked within them, but they're still going through shit. They're still struggling. They're still going through this earthly rigmarole, and they're wondering, why is it that I got these things unlocked and it still seems like things are going slow for me. So this card is very important. All right, let's see what Monday has for us. All right, this is a beautiful card. The 8 of Air, reverse. Beautiful card. This is breaking free. Breaking free. Breaking free. Wow. It's crazy how everything is everything, because the video I'm about to drop is talking about all of this. Literally, this card is about the cage is upside down. You have the possibility of fleeing, escaping, or recovering the vision provided by free will. Since the doors of the great prison is now open under their own weight, you can glide along the bars and get free. So, for a lot of us, we feel like we're in a situation to where this card right here is not imminent with us because of the situation that we're in. And that's where this card comes in, because it's going to take some effort to turn this cage upside down. But the reward of it is, as soon as you turn the cage upside down, the top flap, it just comes open, and now you can escape. And it's going to be a smooth transition, because you can just slide down the bars to freedom and safety. So these two cards are going hand in hand right now. So just remember that in order for you to escape and turn this cage upside down, there's going to be a lot of effort, you know, and it's two heads are better than one. So this is why connecting with your higher self and connecting with your ancestors, because that's what this Four of Fire is talking about, your ancestors helping you, being thankful that you got powerful ancestors on the other side that can help you do this. Like Michael Jackson said, you are not alone. You are not alone. All right. So let's see what Tuesday has for us. All right. Now we got the 6 of Air. Shout out to my Aquarius brothers and sisters. So now since the bird is free, now it's getting with the other birds, and they're making a group pilgrimage. So this represents the soul family members who have been caged in. The soul family members who have been caged in. They've been caged in. They've been blocked from their gifts, and they've been blocked from a lot of things. Now, it took some effort, but now we're getting some new soul family. We're getting some new members. And we about to all fly together. We about to all fly together. You know, going away to find something new and highly desired. Your final destiny may come through water or on other lands. Or it may be related to an element linked to spirituality and to the highest psychic level. Very beautiful energy right now. So yeah, it's about to be an end, but in this end, a lot of us are going to be free, are going to get free. Now, it may be spiritual freedom. It may be, it might not be physical for a lot of us. But, if you're a new soul family member, welcome, because you're not alone. We're all about to fly together. Very beautiful card. Very beautiful message. So let's see what Wednesday has for us. All right. So this is the fire element reverse. Shout out to my Sagittarius, my Leos, my Aries. And this is kind of reminding me of the story of when Oshun turned into Ibokole. There's Oshun right there. She's so cute. And remember, there was a part in the Pataki when she was flying like this bird. She was flying up to the heavens, and there was a part where she felt like she couldn't fly anymore. She got real tired. Her wings couldn't hardly flap anymore, and she was starting to lose her spirit. She almost died trying to fly up to heaven. But it didn't work. She kept on at it. She kept pushing. This is the effort. She kept pushing, and she got up there. So that's what this fire element is talking about, because the fire element reverse means that a lot of things are going to go on, and it's meant to lower your spirit. If you need to take a break from social media, please do it. If you need to take a break from watching the news, please do it. If you need to take a break from a lot of fear-mongering YouTube spiritualists making fear-mongering videos, please do it. Because this spirit, this fire element inside of you is very important, because this is what's going to give you the passion to keep at it when the times get rough. It's going to give you the passion to break the chains once the cage gets turned over. And it's going to give you that vitality and that passion to fly until you get to that desired land that we're all trying to go. So keep that fire burning. Don't lose your fire, because there's a lot of things that's about to happen next month that if you're in that whirlwind of toxicity, your spirit is going to be very low. And you're not, even if the cage is free where you can get out, you're not going to have enough strength to even slide down the bars and fly with the rest of us so we can get to safety. So make sure y'all heed that. Don't lose your fire. Don't lose your fire. Don't be so overly emotional that you overshadow the fire. All right. So let's see what Thursday has for us. All right. All right. So we got the Ace of Earth reversed, and we have Oshunre, which is the divine serpent, represents cosmic balance. And we know that the Ace of Earth represents Taurus. It represents Oshun. And all this is saying is to stay balanced. The reason why you may be going through some confusion and some blindness right now is because you're imbalanced. And this leads to stubbornness and obstinacy. Do not let yourself get carried away by passion, greed, and lack of altruism. So this and this, it goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. Right now, stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. There's going to be a lot of shit going on. A lot of stuff going on right now. And it's going to want to push you this way, and it's going to want to push you that way. But I'm trying to tell you, stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Get you some selenite. Get you some hematite, some shungite, some obsidian, or some black obsidian, some copper, Stay in the middle, stay balanced. Because you don't need for your spirit right now. You don't need for your spirit to die down. You don't need this fire to be doused because of all the emotions that this news and this media and all this stuff wants you to feel. It's a trap. I'm trying to tell you, it's a trap. Don't do it. Stay balanced. And as long as you're balanced, this Ace of Earth, everything that you're trying to do is gonna happen. Because when the Ace of Earth is upright, it talks about all projects undertaken at a financial or material level will be successful and profitable and beneficial. Undertakings producing profit, conquering everything in the way. See, when you're balanced and you're spiritually protected, like the gospel songs say, you're more than a conqueror. But balance is the key. Yeah, I mean. So let's see what Friday has for us. And we're getting towards the end of the week. All right. See, this Obanani card. You know, Oshun and Obanani, they like this. So when you see, just like when you see Obanani and you see Oshun, Shango is somewhere in the midst. So tell me why I'm literally in nature. I'm parked and doing this OPOT. All of a sudden, this red and white bus with a bird in the middle just pulls up. It just pulls up. And you know this represents Shango, because I got some news that that my dad is about to go to the hospital. So y'all send some positive energy to my dad. He hurt himself at work, and before the fear could even set in me, because my best friend, his father just passed a few days ago. My grandmother just passed a few weeks ago. So before that spirit of fear could even set in, Shango came through like, nah, bro, you ain't gotta be in no low vibrational energy. We got you. You know. So what this is saying is, even if you gotta uproot and move, you might be in an unbalanced situation that has you confused and blind and got you acting like everybody else, got your spirit down. If you gotta move. If you gotta leave from the environment, remember in my last reading when I said leave the hood, you're gonna have to leave the hood. You're gonna have to leave people who got the hood mentality, the hive mind, the hood mentality. It's funny, Donald Trump, he literally was talking about the hive mind, and he was talking about how, and I don't want to go too much into it, but he was pretty much talking about how a lot of what's going on right now was a test by the government to see, is it true that we literally have a hive mind? And he was like, he found out that it was true. And all of a sudden, now he got COVID. You know? Makes you think, don't it? So what this is saying is, you know, you can drop your seeds, drop your gems, but even if you gotta move and get out the hood, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Because at the end of the day, you would rather to set those seeds and move and go, be like these birds and go where you're supposed to go, that's high vibrational, because you freed yourself and you put in the work. I would rather for you to do that than to be stubborn and stay in an imbalanced environment, and now your spirit is low. And now it's going to be hard for you to break free, and you're not going to have the strength to do this later, to make this exodus, because you were stubborn and you felt like you can save everybody, and you felt like that you can stay in this unbalanced environment, and it's keeping you like this. So what this is saying, if you got to move, do that. If you got to leave the place that you're at, if you got to leave and make this exodus, go ahead and do it, because you will be protected. You will be protected. All right. So now this is the weekend, baby. Let's see what Saturday got for us. All right. So this is the Alegba card reversed, and this card is near and dear to me because I always, every time this card comes out when I do a reading for myself, this is always talking about me. And I see this card when it's reversed, it could mean two things. It could mean there's a lot of baby Legbas. There's a lot of baby Legbas that's coming on the scene. That's telling some very, very pure messages. But since they're baby Legbas, they may not get a lot of recognition. Or this might be talking about someone who has the messenger Legba energy and is being cut off. So let me pull another card so I can see what's going on with this. All right. And let me pull one more card. And let me pull one more card. And let me pull one last card. Dang, Spirit's still telling me to pull cards. Okay, one more card. Okay. And you know, today is Monday, the day of Legba. And it's crazy that this Legba card came out it came out reversed. And I feel a lot of love. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of love energy that's going on right now when it comes to the baby Legbas. The baby Legbas. And these are the new members of the soul family who have the Legba energy. And since they're just starting out, they might be on that rebel type of stage, that stage one of their enlightenment. And since they got this unapologetic attitude, they put themselves in a lot of hot water, because they can't just sit here and see these injustices and see stuff going on and not say anything about it. And because of this hot water that they end up in, they lose a lot of things, and they have a lot of sorrow. They have a lot of sorrow because, you know, when you're a pure person, you're an innocent person, and you want to speak up for what's right, you find out that this world is built on wickedness. This world is built on, you know, you just be quiet and look the other way and stuff like that. And when you have this type of energy, it's very hard to see your brother and your sister going through stuff. And you just got to sit on the wayside and just let them go through it. Especially the baby Legbas, they don't go for that. And just like what Tupac said, my big mouth. The big mouth gets you in big trouble. And you lose a lot of things. You know? You lose a lot of things. And even when you try to reunite with people that you thought was your closest friends, people that you thought was cool with you, you know, people that you thought was on your side. You know, you get this new knowledge. You get this new knowledge because you're free. You're not like them that got this energy and this. You're free. You're free. You had to go and take this exodus. You had to take this exodus, and it took a lot of work. It took a lot of effort, but you made this exodus, and now you're free. So since you're free, and you had to leave for a minute, and you had to leave and get yourself together and go on your path to enlightenment, you come back as the baby Legba. And the baby Legba is very powerful, extremely powerful, and extremely innocent. So you're trying to reunite with your old friends, and when you come back home, you try to reunite with your old friends and your old relatives and tell them all the knowledge that you found out. And this is what they do. They shut you down. They start to plot against you. And then it gets to the point where if you stay in that situation and your fire gets dim, it gets to the point where you start to lose that self-assuredness. You start to lose faith in yourself, because it's hard. It's hard. Like this, people think that this spiritual journey is easy. Like, this shit is hard because you're alone. It's a self journey, and it's hard, especially if you're a person that's used to being the it person in the crowd, and now you're the weirdo. You're the wacko jacko. You're the weird guy. You're the weird woman. You know, nobody want to be around you no more. Nobody want to hang around you, because the type of knowledge that you want to talk about, they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about love and hip hop. They want to talk about, you know, all the stuff that's going on in the world and celebrities, and you don't care about that stuff. You want to talk about higher vibrational things, and you know, you're the people that you're hanging around, they're not on that. You know? So this card right here talks about the Babalao Orisha reverse. It talks about, this card talks about lack of self-assuredness, lack of faith in yourself. And I see why you got lack of faith in yourself. You know, your materialism is prevailing. Try to prevent this. Your protection is weak as a result of this situation. This card represents an individual who plays an important role in society, and someone who is relevant, powerful-minded, but a troubled person. Uneasiness of spirit. Try to avoid this situation. Inability, because remember that few are called, many are called, but few are chosen. You know? So keep that in mind. And with this message of air, this talks about stick to what you agreed on. Do not let yourself down, baby Legbas. All my baby Legbas, don't let yourself down. Please, you have the inspiration and protection necessary to finish your work. Negative things will disappear and your capacity will be seen. Tune up your senses and train yourself more intensively, because there will be great prospects for you. So all my baby Legbas, and this is because I've been going through a lot of things these past couple weeks and stuff like that. So this is even motivating for me, because I'm always getting you know, I always have that alone type of feeling, because it's hard to talk about the things that I witnessed and I've gone through to people that's still in the matrix. So this is very, very important. And it's dope that all of this is on the YouTube version. So whoever it is that needed to hear this, Hopefully you got that message. Last but not least, let's see what Sunday has for us. All right. So Sunday, we got the message from water reversed. And this card is talking about unreal dreams or fantasies are going to be exposed. They're going to fail. You know, failure in thoughts, determinations, carnal or concupiscent desires. Failure in different things, slightly unethical or amoral triumph. And this is talking about things that have to do with this world and the system of the soulless beings. If you're still trying to act in this matrix that's falling, you will fail. And you know what? I want to pull one last card. Yep. You see that? That's the karma card. So these things have to fail, because this is what's on the other side. Good karma. I love when this card comes up upright, because it's talking about you reap what you sow. You get what you give. And what it's saying is everything that has to do with this matrix and this system, it has to fail so that we can gain our freedom and we can make an exodus up out of here. So if you keep your fire lit, you stay spiritually on fire, you don't get stubborn when spirit tells you that you need to move and you need to tell a message, you stay cosmically balanced and you make sure that you don't let yourself down, and you have that faith in yourself that even though everything else is failing around you, you realize that this is what's on the horizon for you. So family members, you will be glad that you did. Yo, this was a super powerful reading for this week. I can't wait to see what you all have to say about it. I appreciate all of you all for always checking out my readings and stuff like that. I can't wait to see what all these other cards are talking about. So definitely check out my Patreon, www.patreon.com/BandClapTV. Another video is coming up next. I don't even know what I'm gonna name this, but just know there's another video coming up next after this, right here on BandClap TV. And until next time, peace.